guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going on a date tonight with my boyfriend, so I thought I'd film the makeup that I did. So I did kind of do a little bit of a pink look with false lashes. I'll give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek before we get into it. And then a few disclaimers before we get into the video. I am filming in a different area. I did want to try natural lighting. I'm in front of my window right now because the lighting I've been using previously, the lighting I've been using previously has been my lighted vanity mirror. So I realize it's not the best quality. So before I invest in a camera, I kind of wanted to try natural lighting with my iPhone because that is what I am currently filming on. So if the quality is bad, I apologize in advance. And then yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and if you like the makeup look I did today, just keep watching. Okay guys, so to start off this look, I'm applying the Faced Hangover Rx primer all over my face. Then I'm going in with the Beyond Perfecting foundation from Clinique. This is a very full coverage foundation, and I normally don't like a full coverage, but I have been loving this foundation. And I'm actually using an e.l.f. blurring foundation brush, which I was very skeptical of because it's not as dense as my Morphe one, but I have fell in love with it. Now I'm applying my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Of course, it's like my all-time favorite. And I'm just applying that underneath my eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my cupid bow just to highlight. I apologize, I kind of cover myself up in the mirror doing this, but I mean, you guys kind of get the gist of what's going on. And then I'll be taking my favorite Morphe brush to just really blend out the concealer. Now I'm applying the Coty Airspun powder underneath my eyes and just on top of where we put that concealer just to set everything. This was the first time I baked in a while, and I was just very shocked with how good it looked when I placed the powder on there. Okay, so now it's time to move to the eyes. So I'm taking the new Nude Huda Beauty palette. That's a tongue twister right there. But the first shade I'm taking is Play. It's a really nice light pink shade, and we're applying that in the transition area. Alright, and the next shade I'm going to be taking is from the same palette, and it's the shade Tickle. It's kind of like a nice mauve color, and I'm taking this on a Morphe brush and just putting that into my crease. And then going back in with that Play shade, I am just putting that into the crease and back on the transition area just to really blend out that shade, just so we have a nice gradient eye. Alright, and I'll be applying Raw, so that's a few shades deeper than that Tickle shade that we placed in our crease. So I'm applying this on top of that color and just really deepening up the look. And again, we're taking that same, that first shade that we used, and we're applying that in the transition area again, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. Now I'm going to be taking Love Bite, and that's like a deep purple. I'm applying that to the outer V and a little bit into the crease. And then I packed this on a few times just because I wanted to get it a little bit darker, so I slowly build up the color just to get the intensity that I would like. And then again, we are taking that first shade and then we're just going to blend that out again, just because we really don't want any harsh lines. That's the last thing that we want in our look. And I'm taking that purple shade again and I'm just really building up the color there just because I want it to be a little bit more intense. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease, so I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer for this just because it's the concealer I had on hand, and I'm using my flat Morphe brush. I'll have all the brushes listed in the down bar below, but when you cut the crease it really makes the eyeshadow appear more pigmented, and so that's what I was going for. Now I'm taking the shade Fantasy. It's a really pretty metallic-y, shimmery pink. I really don't know how to describe this color, but it looked so pretty with this look. So I'm using my finger to apply it to the center of my lid, and then I'm using a brush to get closer to the inner corner. Now I'm going back in with that deep purple shade we used earlier in our outer corner just because I feel like a lot of that color got lost when we cut the crease and applied our lid shade. So I'm just building that color back up and really defining the outer corner again. For the lower lash line, I am using two shades, so I combined the first two that we use. I believe it's Play and Tickle. And I'm just dusting that all over my lower lash line just to kind of create a transition for the colors we're gonna put on next. Now I'm taking more of a flat defined brush and I'm applying that deep purple really close to my lash line. I just really wanted to define my lash line and really make the look a little bit more dramatic. I'm using my Origins Ginzing Mascara and I'm just applying this. I'm just doing one coat all over my lashes. This is to prep my lashes for false eyelashes. You could definitely do this look without any false eyelashes, but I decided to. It is crazy how much eyelashes make the look 10 times better. And now I'm taking my Coty Airspun powder that we used earlier and I'm applying this all over my face just to really set everything that we did. And so my bronzer and blush blend a lot better. Going in with my Tarteist Pro Palette. I love this palette. I use this pretty much in all my videos. By taking that contour shade, I believe it's in the shade Sculpt, and I am just really bronzing my face with this. I love this shade. It's a really nice cool tone, so it works really well for contouring. So for blush, I'm using one of my Clinique palettes. I'm not 100% sure the shade of this blush, but I'll have it in the description bar down below. This blush is so pigmented, so I have to be really careful. So I'm slowly but surely building up the color. So to set all those powders down, I'm using my Badescu Rosewater facial spray. This is by far my favorite part of my makeup routine. And then I'm taking that Tarteist Pro Palette again, and I'm applying highlighter. I believe I'm using the shade Stunner, and I'm applying that to the tops of my cheekbones, my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Going back to the eyes, I'm using the first shade in the new Nudes palette, and I'm applying that to the inner corner just to really brighten up that area and make me look more awake. And then onto lips. So I'm using my Stila liquid lipstick in the shade Caramello. I love, love, love this shade. Sometimes it makes me look a little bit washed out, but it worked really, really well with this look. So I'm just applying this all over my lips. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really like how it turned out. I really don't do pinks much, but I was kind of in the mood to do a pink, and I'm just like, okay. So yeah. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section down below what I should do next, because your girl's all out of ideas. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.